I mean, like, it's totally logical that he's up there going like, I'm a vampire, listen to my music, kind of like, you know, I want to drink your blood.
Welcome, one and all, to San Diego Comic-Con. I'm Tatiana Hollander at the Screen Rant Basement, here with the cast of Interview with a Vampire, or as it will soon be known, the Vampire Lestat. Drum roll. How are we all feeling?
I thought that was a spoiler, but I guess this comes after.
This is gonna be, we're jumping to the future. We're in the future now.
Okay,
Yeah. So, first of all, Roland, I got to ask you.
Okay.
Lestat's turn to tell his story.
Yes.
How does that change everything? Turning everything up to 11, if you will.
Yeah, it's so interesting, right? So yes, there is a big VO. There is a big VO in the show. It was really strong in the Delightful book. And we tried for a little bit to try to write without it, and then we missed it desperately. And I don't know, he basically has to explain to the world why a particular rock album almost destroyed the entire planet. So, you know, it starts there. How about that?
It's only coming out after the panel, not after the show.
Oh, I mean, it's in the first
fair,
minute
the
of the
book
show. I mean, that's
exists.
not a spoiler. We do that in the first minute of the show. It's
Sure,
fine.
okay, yeah.
Now,
in April.
All right, clap again. We'll start over.
Sam, I was reading up, I was brushing up on my interviews.
Okay.
I saw you said that rock stars are inherently vampiric.
Yeah.
Can you talk about melding the rock star persona with the vampire? Why one is so perfect for the other?
Well, firstly, I would say that Anne Rice always said that rock stars are inherently vampiric. So I was kind of just riffing on a theme that she said, but...
Plagiarism.
Well, plagiarism or, you know, kind of inspiration or
There you
just
go.
direct quoting. But like Lestat was instrumental in the creation of the Theatre of the Vampires. And, you know, that's a safe space for vampires to kind of chuck all their vampireness out there on the stage and kind of let loose and be themselves to a degree, hiding in plain sight. And there's like a very strong link between the way that Lestat approaches being a rock star, a vampire rock star, as how he was when he was part of the Theatre of the Vampires. And, you know, like, it's very true, aside from what Anne Rice said, it's very true, like, you know, like how many pop songs and rock songs are about being a vampire or have vampireness in them? You know, you could just look at Florence Welch or Chappell Roan or Olivia Rodrigo. Yeah, I was trying to think of her. You know, like, it's very, very common to kind of like, you know, associate otherness, associate kind of carnal desire with being a vampire. And it's very common, so it makes total sense to me. I mean, like, it's totally logical that he's up there going like, I'm a vampire, listen to my music, kind of like, you know, I want to drink your blood. He could be singing about anything, you know, but he's using that metaphor. So, no-brainer.
I love that, yeah. Very, very brainy answer to a no-brainer question. Thank you. No, it's all good.
Brainiac.
Try and be jokey. Let me take a joke.
No. So, Jacob, Louis has been finding himself within season 2 and also presumably since season 2. What can you tell us about what's different about Louis in season 3?
I think Louis sort of did find himself, or he found like a version of self-acceptance. And I think in that time, maybe he got a little bit bored, and he's diversified his life.
Sure.
Yeah? He's diversified even wider than he did back in the day. But yeah, there's always going to be like a thing that draws him back to his past in a few different directions. And be prepared for everything to not be right in the world of Louis de Point du Lac.
I'm always prepared for that. Now, Eric, Daniel's gotten his own taste of both celebrity and vampirism. Can you talk about where we find him? What's different about him? How is he dealing with post-book release life?
Well, the book has been released. He's also a vampire now. He has a new lease on life. And because when you go all the way back to the very first minutes of this series, he's kind of hanging around at home, disgruntled and kind of retired, just waiting to nothing. and then he goes to Dubai, and everything changes. So, I mean, he's the kind of guy, he really wants to grab the bull by the horns. He really wants to get into this vampire thing, but it turns out to be, I mean, without giving away any storylines or anything, it's much more challenging than he thought it was going to be. And, you know, he and Louis were getting pretty deep, got very deep in the interview. It's going to be very different interviewing Lestat or trying to, or wanting to, or whatever. Somebody's joking. Somebody's joking in the
Looks
distance.
into the camera,
I don't know
like
if
we're
that's
on The
even
Office.
He continues to try to interview, and that's going to be challenging as well.
I love that.
This is a tightrope of talking and not saying anything.
You're getting really good at it.
Yeah.
Oh, thank
Yeah,
you.
you're a
Thank you very
pro.
much,
It's been a
Sam.
journey.
Sam is my
Yes, post panel.
Sam is my vampire coach as well. He coaches me on he coaches me on how to bite people as well. Which is
And are you getting good at that?
I'm not good at it, but I've been doing it.
You're doing
It's a dream come true.
Now, Daniel in real life, not Daniel the character, as I get confused.
Oh, I understand
in my
now.
mind,
Yes, you're
in my
talking to
mind.
me.
I am speaking
Hello.
to you directly. Obviously, music is very important in the world of Anne Rice, and now it's also very important in the show, especially more than ever now. What inspirations are you drawing from? You know, how are you developing Rockstar Lestat?
We're developing it together. We started in the writer's room last year, talking a lot about the book, Anne's Lestat, Anne's rock and roll, what would be different about it for 2025 and 2026. We talked about inspirations like Kurt Cobain. We talked about Otis Redding. Both of them have a vulnerable quality to their songwriting and their performance, a rawness that puts emotion at the forefront. That's what we wanted for Lestat, because that is what we already know to be true of him outside of singing. We wanted to bring that into his performance as a rock star as well.
Oh, that sounds very exciting. Also very exciting, something that I will find out in a few hours, is Delaney is back. Hello.
Yes.
That is on the panel. I promise
yes.
you that I read the email.
Okay, good, yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
So excited. You know, screaming, crying, throwing up.
Yeah.
If you
yes.
cannot tell
I
me.
gotta give you a bigger one. Real Rashid is coming back. Real Rashid is coming back. There you go. All right.
Yes.
How about that?
Now,
Right.
if you cannot tell me what is happening there, can you tell me how early on you knew you had to have her back?
Probably 5 minutes after her audition. Everybody that you think should come back is coming back. All that stuff's coming back. There was. We had to think about how to use her, and we came up with something we thought was really exciting and really interesting. And so, it's coming. Yeah.
I'm
You
ready.
got it.
I'm ready.
And more.
Yeah. Okay.
Not only the people that are coming back, but then there'll be more than the people
Yes, there's
coming
new.
back.
Yeah, there's a bunch of new
people.
characters.
There are a
too.
bunch of new
There's a
people.
giant-
There
Or
are a bunch
great.
of
The lore is coming. Everybody's coming in.
Can-
All the Mariuses and the Magnuses and the Akashas and all that stuff. Yeah. they're all
Of the
coming.
ones he just mentioned, since now you know you can say them, who are you most excited to see on the show?
Oh gosh, I mean, look, I've been like Jennifer Healy as Gabriella, going for the full Italian version of the name, is extraordinary and force of absolute chaos in the show, and an extraordinary actor. And I'm really excited for people to see that iteration of that character come to life for the first time ever. Yeah, so it's pretty great.
And the perfect actress.
Oh, the perfect actor for the role. I mean, beyond perfect casting.
Now, obviously, Louis and Lestat have many miles to go before they can potentially be companions for one another again. So, what can we expect in the meantime? What can fans of that relationship look forward to in season 3?
Beef. Pure beef. No, I don't know.
100% beef.
100% beef.
Like, it's such a fun dynamic to play because, you know, like, obviously we all know they love each other. We know they love each other, but, you know, the line between love and hate is so fine. You can't hate somebody you don't love, or at least you can't, you know what I mean? So you can not give a crap about somebody, not think about them if you don't love them, but if you love them, you can hate them. And I think that's a really fun dynamic for the two of them to play. and it also gives us a journey, and it's a long journey. You can't get everything you want all the time, at least at the beginning.
Yeah, and also mum and dad fighting doesn't mean divorce, but maybe it does. But
and it doesn't mean they don't love me.
There's a fun tension in not knowing if your parents are going to break up or not.
Whose parents are we to? Just the world.
We're mum and dad.
To whom?
To
the internet.
The internet.
To the people that watch the show.
But I would also say like I think they're like one of those really traumatic couples that like get divorced and get remarried, and then maybe get divorced again and then get remarried. Like that level of chaos.
And renew their vows and then get divorced, like ask
Kill
for a
each other.
separation whilst renewing their vows, and then set fire to the chapel.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, it gets extreme with you too.
Yeah.
Your fights are pretty bad.
Yeah.
Pretty bad.
No. Eric, one of my favorite storylines in season 2 was with Armand and Daniel. Can I expect more from where that came from?
Go ahead.
Armand and Daniel will be face to face again, and it's already.
That's all, folks.
We've already shot some of it, and it's pretty intense.
Revelatory
It's
couch right here. My goodness.
I want to say something about
Screen Rant
characters.
has the scoop.
It has nothing to do with what we're actually doing in this production, but in the Anne Rice. And they will be. You just said Marius is coming, right? You just said that.
Yep.
Those Marius and Gabriella are two amazing characters, and I can't wait to see that. I don't even think I have any scenes with them really, but they are just amazing characters and very rich. I mean, I would love to be Marius in the real world. I mean,
You were doing so well.
It's still too close. I'll just keep it over here.
I think you're doing great. I think you're doing a great job.
You need to read more books. You need to read more of the books.
Can you be trusted?
I still want to do everything he does. I don't care.
I think we're finished.
I'm canceled. That's it. I'm off the show. Sorry, AMC. Cancel my contract.
Daniel, you mentioned kind of like building Lestat, in the musical world together.
Yeah.
Can you talk about any one moment or song that really stands out to you or musical piece, without spoiling anything, obviously? Is there anything that really...
We've done some recording already of some of the songs for season 3 because we'll be performing them with Lestat and with his band on camera. So we had to have stuff ready to go before we started filming. To do that, we needed Sam in the studio, and we did a chunk of songs already. We still got some to go, but we did a chunk of songs where Sam came in and sang a bunch of songs in a row in a studio for several days. There was a particular song that I can't tell you many details of, but a particular song plays a pivotal role in one of the episodes early on that we needed sooner than later. I had sung on the demos to give Sam something to work from because I was just sort of holed up by myself writing all these songs in the writer's room. So I had sung on the demos to give Sam something to work from. He came in. He had been working with a vocal coach. I had not been there, so I didn't know what he had been working on. He came in, he started to sing this song in the studio, and I just turned to the engineer. We were just looking at each other, just so thrilled by the choices that he was making that were not something that I had sung on the demo, that were things that he had brought to it himself, things that were part of Lestat, things that were part of Sam's particular vocal style and range that are different from my own. It was so delightful to hear, such a joy, a thrill, a total thrill.
I love to hear that. And then last but not least, Rolin, I know based on the names that we've seen and also just things that you have said in the past that there's like little Queen of the Dam creeping in,
From our pilot.
Exactly. From the beginning. From the beginning. However, I would like to know, is there anything that is off the table in the Anne Rice Vampire Chronicles world? Is there anything that you're like, I don't know that we can do that?
No.
Oh, okay.
Why?
No,
I
just,
mean, I don't know. Oh,
You said something to me.
You can say gather now, but like, there's probably. I mean, for me, there's things way deep down. And there's probably like some landmines there that we just have ways to go to. Why we should not fear anything. Everything should be on the table.
Yeah. We are fearless
Yeah.
in Interview with the Vampire Lestat. Okay. Thank you so much for coming in, guys. Have a wonderful Comic-Con.
Thank you.